The Old Christmas Tree. At every Christmas Emmy can remember, tradition is to wrap and pack and drive on Christmas Eve to Grandma's in December, with everything the same when they arrive. She is a winsome grandma, strong and free, who loves the mountain light and lives alone, and every Christmas cuts a Christmas tree to stand and trim completely on her own. The tree is always perfect, full and tall, so tall the highest branches touch the ceiling, so forest fresh the needles do not fall and reach out softly with a friendly feeling. The ornaments are on an attic shelf in boxes wrapped in paper carefully, but Grandma climbs the ladder by herself and decorates for love and family. The ornaments are crafts from handmade days when art was delicate and people cared, when honesty was known and given praise, when stories told a wisdom easily shared. A loop of green thread holds a red-cheeked doll. Blue ribbon holds a teardrop globe. An old brass hook holds up a see-through ball where stars have shiny points of white and gold. Ceramic wise men humbly carry gifts, and wooden sheep with painted wool appear to rest from high green cliffs, and paper doves imply peace will rule. But Grandma's favorites are crystal angels that sparkle tiny rainbows all around and twirl above the evergreen steep hills and brush by tinsel with a rustling sound. The light and heat from blinking bulbs make rise a stream of boiling bubbles up a tube of colored water, which fascinates eyes to follow quickly on a buoyant mood. As Grandma works to hang the ornaments and checks each hook and thread and ribbon knot, her distant family drives with confidence on mountain roads one year almost forgot. But Father finds the way, and Mother smiles to help when Emmy asks a question every mile. How many mountains are there? She must know. And what if all the highway turns to snow? Are uncut pine trees lonely Christmas trees? What kinds of things can coldest winter freeze? Could I be frozen so I couldn't bend my knees? What animals can live in 0 degrees? The long drive slows when snow begins to fall. A million snowflakes whirl around the car. Against steep mountain sides, the car looks small, since evergreens grow tall when towns grow far. By afternoon, they stomp on Grandma's porch to shake the snow off boots and let her know to peek outside and quickly reinforce with hugs their smiling eyes that say hello. The glistening art of Grandma's Christmas tree glows from the living room, enticing eyes to open wider so their hearts can see and greetings soften to amazed surprise. "Oh my," says Mother, taking Grandma's hand. "Look at that tree," says Father, pointing at the height. "It's beautiful," Emmy says, where she can stand and touch an angel near a bubbling light. "I don't know how you do it," Mother sighs. "From plain green tree to magical design, each ornament is charmed and sanctifies an inner grace I love, patient and fine." "And how," asks Father, "do you cut and carry in snow up steps, this large and evergreen, then hang the ornaments and lights where we would have to set a ladder up and lean?" "And tell me," Emmy asks, "how can I learn to make a Christmas tree with simple things? When will you let me help and take my turn and hang the tinsel near the angel wings?" Our lives by little minutes are harassed. To rush and hurry is to properly behave. But some feel time is clever, always fast. Time is the only thing we cannot save. Their grandma's pensive look does not explain how lack of time creates humility, how all forever is the child's domain. "Oh," says Grandma, "it's just another Christmas tree." "The turkey's ready. Please take a seat," says Grandma. "Bless this food, we won't ask why, and thank good God it isn't cricket feet. Amen. And save room for the cherry pie." "When I'm a grandma," Emmy thought it through, "I'll cook a turkey dinner with desserts and decorate a tree, as well as you." "Oh dear," says Grandma, "have a cookie first." "Grandma, when Christmas is over, may I ask, where do you keep the lights and ornaments?" "I wrap and place each one, a careful task, in special boxes, safe from accidents." "Until next year?" And Grandma says, "Yes, dear, but would it be all right to take them out in summer, in the middle of the year?" "I think that'd be all right," she says with doubt. "I mean," continues Emmy, "Christmas is a special time, so wouldn't everything all year be special too if someone misses and looks at things for memories they bring?" "That's possible," said Grandma thoughtfully, "but things don't tell us when to act or wait. A feeling heart feels unexpectedly." "Emmy, off to bed," her mother says. "It's late." The darkened Christmas tree is not alone. The others stay upstairs and fall asleep. But someone sits and wonders what is shown in old glass angels and hand-carved sheep. A tiny light in branches near the ceiling is tinsel gently falling with a gleam. The gravity of earth is always stealing, so we may notice where to lift a dream. "Wake up! Come down! It's Christmas!" Emmy cries. Already Grandma heats up rolls and tea, and slowly Mother in her robe arrives. And Father says, "Let's do this orderly." The wrapping paper crinkles in a pile, and eyes and fingers gingerly hold gifts. There are many lovely things that make us smile, but being thought of dearly always fits. "A compass for my car," says father like a boy. "With this I'll find the shortest route and keep it straight." "Oh my, a brand new watch," mother says with joy. "Now I'll always know the time and not be late." "Oh, thank you," Grandma says. "A family portrait. Here's father posing serious and strong, and mother next to Emmy, calmly sitting for it. Now I can see you while you're away so long." "Look, mittens," Emmy says. "They're wool and warm with knitted mountains and a woven deer who stands on giant snowflakes in a storm." "You made them?" Grandma blinks away a tear. On each soft mitten is a little deer who stands in snowy mountains high and cold. The woven wool took time and makes it clear a handmade gift is loved 100-fold. An empty hour comes on Christmas Day and leaves half-eaten cookies on the tray when each has asked to help put things away when finally another year gives way. "I think it's time to go," and father stands. "Oh, dear," says Grandma, "take what's left of pie." "No, no," says mother, "I don't think we should." And Emmy says, "But do we have to say goodbye?" They pack the car and each one waves to Grandma standing on the porch alone, and down the mountain valley she surveys. They drive until they hear a back seat moan. "Dear, what's the matter?" mother asked. "You sick?" "I lost a mitten," Emmy cries. "I think—" "Where could it be?" father says and slows the car. "At Grandma's," Emmy says. "Let's go back. It's not far." They turn the car around to Grandma's house, where by the road is placed the Christmas tree. And Emmy, father, mother raise their brows, alarmed to see the tossed out imagery. "Uh-oh," says father with his voice unsteady. "Is that?" says mother, even more upset. "Someone threw out their Christmas tree already," cries Emmy, "and Christmas isn't over yet." They stomp the porch and Grandma peeks outside, then opens the door to them and wintry cold. "Grandmother," Emmy questions, mystified, "is this your Christmas tree, thrown out as if it's old?" "It is not my Christmas tree," she says. "It's ours. I make it beautiful and hope you'll stay, but once a year you spare a couple of hours and give a pretty gift, then rush away. So when you leave, I drag the tree outside and pack the ornaments and cookie tray. For Christmas trees," she stands there weepy-eyed, "are scraps of wood alone on Christmas Day." Not one of them can figure out the wrongs, but sudden voices speak a difference. "Let's put the Christmas tree where it belongs." I'll hold the door. I'll get the ornaments. They brush off frozen snow and stand the tree, unwrap the globes and angels, light the lights, and share the decorating and certainty that every Christmas will last days and nights. This Christmas tree, says Emmy, is the most beautiful Christmas tree we've ever had. And we're together, Mother says and hugs their host. And we will stay, says Father, changed and glad. The mitten, with a little woven deer that stands alone in mountains cold and high, is lost or hidden someplace very near, for someone didn't want to say goodbye. But where's my mitten? Emmy asked aloud. My missing mitten is a mystery. Oh dear, up there, says Grandma, hushed and proud. The missing mitten is on top of the tree.